UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you got some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
Starts off looking good.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, as we head to the second hole at Scottsdale, it's an important tee shot, Rich.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
This player won their last event, looking to use that momentum here today.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. All right, Rich, we found our first par 5 of the day, the third hole.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You know, you got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, or further right into that washout area, it'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there, and you got a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 2 under for the tournament. Well, the fourth hole at TPC Scottsdale is the first par 3 on the course, Rich, and you like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. This putt for par here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, she's looking at around 19 feet here.
Watch this one break.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
Okay, let's head to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Over to 5 we go now, Rich. Another par 4, and again, it feels like just ball in play.
Yeah, you really kind of have to manufacture some kind of shot shape. Just the bunker on the right-hand side, but there's really not much to this tee shot. It actually lull you to sleep.
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's showing some character in my eyes. Good way to bounce back from the bogey by her.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The tee shot here at 6, Rich, just sort of sits against the player's eye, doesn't it?
There's 5 bunkers out there, Luke, that are perfectly placed, especially the 3 down the left-hand side. That's where the player's eyes are drawn to. Only the biggest hitters, though, can fly them all.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. She's got to be proud of that one. Took on a tight hole location and won.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And that performance will take them to 3 under.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female, of course. We know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in because I'm really not buying
the
that.
Back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there. And the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I'd say what, she's a phenomenal player. She's just going to win as many times as she wants to, it seems like. Not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And Rich, she's been impressive so far, continues to lead this event.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
All right, we start the inward half here at TPC Scottsdale. It's a shortish 4, but it does require a nice, precise tee shot.
Luke, you can take 3-wood out to the left and play it safe, or you can take driver out and try and clear all those bunkers out to the right and just have a kick-in second shot.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
Well, they've got the momentum on their side coming off that win last week.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And with that hole behind us, our featured player is currently in first place with Tommy Fleetwood in second. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at a little over 140 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And they continue to lead this championship after that. Over to the 12th we go, the par 3, the least famous par 3 on this inward half at TPC Scottsdale.
But it still has a lot of danger. If you hit it too long and to the right, guess what? There's more water there, so a lot of players bail out to the left, find those bunkers, and then up and down, not guaranteed. This is sneaky hard.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
25-footer is what she's faced with. This would be a great putt to hold.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 shots off the lead.
Starting to get a little warm out there, Luke.
Rich, the 13th is a par 5. Yes, more room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it and try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there, but you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Nice birdie, well played. Leading by a couple after that hole. Standing on the tee at 14, it feels like a slight reprieve after the challenges we've had before.
This is probably the most comfortable tee shot these guys will face all day. That bunker's not in play. Fairly generous driving area. Go ahead and just get on it.
From around 180 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left.
Yeah, nice job. Did all they could.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. There's fewer tee shots here at TPC Scottsdale, as intimidating as this one here at 15.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And that's the line in the sand. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for birdie. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Well, it looks like a pretty benign tee shot if you're just seeing the hole alone, but when you're in the amphitheater of this 16th, it becomes a lot more intimidating.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Just a simple tap in for par on this one. As we look at the standings, she has a 3-shot lead. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know. You could make it 2.
Good shot there, Beamer. This is her 2nd shot. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for par.
Still in the lead now after that hole. All right, Rich, we've made it onto the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Second shot here at the 18th. Quality shot, that one. This putt to finish the round with the clubhouse lead. Henny, what have they got in front of them for this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Ooh. It's been an impressive display all round today. A good putt to make here for a 62. Their round has come to a close with a par at the final hole. And Rich, they did it. A slim lead going into that back nine, and yet they pulled out the win.
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.